Hello guys, 6 damage heal here, and right now two of my friends are actually going to play a match, which I'm going to commentate on. The Before the match even starts, I'll just go with the matchup. On the left, my friend Ian is playing Narukami, and on the right, one of my good friends, Lenny, he's playing Link Joker, Mr. Hype Deck over here. But I'm sure that'll be fine. I mean, hey, it's whatever. So it's pretty much an underrated Narukami deck versus the most overhyped Link Joker deck, which the hype is, warranted because it does have a good matchup against many decks. But actually, this is the one of the few decks that Link Joker doesn't have a great matchup on. Like, it's actually favor Narukami in this situation because they can retire Link Joker's rear guards and they can't really replenish them until Colony Maker hits the field. So before it, I think, yeah, Narukami has the better of the matchup here. So as we can see the dice roll, Narukami goes first. And also with Linshu being the starter, retiring the starter of Link Joker is also really good because that's less than the Sulfur Chaos Breaker. So yeah, that's good. Egan actually makes a strange play here. Here I actually would have put Linshu behind the Vanguard, just because it's easier to block a rear guard attack early game than a Vanguard attack. But I guess he just decided to do it this way. I mean, I don't know. Oh, draw trigger first turn. That's pretty good. Increasing your hand. But yeah, I guess we'll just see what Egan does. And also, the reason why Narukami has a pretty good matchup here is because of mainly Descendant. It could just restand by itself with a crit, and it's really good, and it really kills Link Joker. But man, Egan made a strange play because if he would have just put Linshu behind the grade 2 Unflipper, I mean, he could retire and then unflip, so it's pretty much free here. I mean, if I'm Lenny, I'd probably take the first attack here and then block it with the 10k shield to make it no pass. So he takes the first attack, okay. So Lenny's a Link Joker player, obviously. He takes the first class and attack, and Egan's gonna use Linshu's skill, retire the starter, good. But here, Lenny could just make it 10k no pass. Unless he doesn't have it, which, I don't know. Turns out he doesn't have a 10k shield, probably. Which is bad because, I mean, he could have easily prevented the unflip. But I guess it's fine. I guess he'll probably, like, grade 2 rush, considering he doesn't have a shield here, so. Let's see. One bad trait about the Link Jokers is that they don't really rush early game, except for now. Except for right now what Lenny's doing. But usually they don't. Right now Lenny's being really aggressive. I can't blame him. But he could get punished for it, so especially with Death Scythe running around and Cho that Narukami has, so he's really risking. Oh, good. Draw trigger. That's nice. Getting an extra card for their hand, so that's perfectly fine. He chooses 17 of the Vanguard here. I actually would have attacked the rear guard just to get that out of there, so that rear guard can't attack one of your Troll K attackers, the Radon, I believe. So, and he attacks the Vanguard again. So I think that might have been a misplay on Lenny's part. I definitely would have attacked a rear guard there. It's early game. Minusing cards are really important here. So yeah, but I guess he can block whatever the 10k attacker grade 1 can hit. So, and he does have a draw trigger, so maybe that's fine. Oh wow, Egan actually makes another strange play. I definitely would have put Rising Phoenix behind the Vanguard here. Because right now, sure, that may seem good now, a 15k column, because then you could attack Radon and stuff. But later on in the game, that's actually going to be very bad. 15k columns are really bad, and I don't see Lenny attacking the 10k Erratic Demolition Dragon, I believe. I don't see him attacking it. Lenny ends up intercepting with Radon here, and I think he's going to make it this 2 to pass. Yeah, if he would have put Rising Phoenix behind Vowing Sword, he can't really do that. But alas, it's fine, I guess. But just, I don't know, late game, having the 15k column is really awkward, which I don't really like. Right now, that's 20. I believe, yeah, Lenny has to take it. Again, I probably would have attacked Radon if I'm Egan, the Narukami player, because that's less for him to defend. But I guess he has a huge hand, so he can defend it. But just I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm more control based. Like I'd rather early game hit the rear guards and later game hit the Vanguard for damage. So maybe I guess I don't know. Lenny gets a critical trigger in here. I would actually put yeah. There you go. He does the right play. He ends up giving all effects to Radon, which is a really good play because the Narukami player Egan, he's right now going to be at only 3 damage, and now he has to block this to not be at 5 damage, and he has to waste a lot of cards to block it and also it prevents the limit break that the Narukami player can actually do here. I mean, yeah, he drops 2 10k shields to not be at 5 damage, so that was a really, really, really good play on Lenny's point perspective, which not a lot of people can make. So, yeah, that was really good. Right now, Egan can't break right if he. I don't actually see him have a grade 3 in his hand, so maybe that wasn't as good of a play that Lenny did, but it was still fine. It was still a fine play. Egan does 12 right now to Radon. Lenny has a draw trigger, so he should just guard. Yeah. And also, you can see Egan putting the Shuki behind Vowing Sword. I guess he wants to make the Vanguard tag hit for a lot strong, like a good amount of damage, because like whenever some gets retired, Shuki will gain 3k, and oh crap, oh, heal trigger, damn. Oh, he decides to give all effects to Radon, so now that's actually bad for Lenny, because he really wanted that 4th damage to continuously break ride. If I'm Egan now, I attack the rear guard here, because I don't want to break ride and deal with the locking, especially against Chaos Breaker. So yeah, Lenny actually, he only needed a 10 there, so Egan attacked the rear guard Radon, so that was a fine play by both of them. Let's see, just simply attack. But yeah, he decides to put the Shugi behind Vowing Sword. I actually would have put it behind Spark Rain to hit for a 22k column, because, you know, they're going to guard Vanguard regardless. And, oh, really big play here. He gets a critical. Now Egan's at 5 damage, and no triggers to help out, so he needs 15k guard here. Uh-oh. Not looking too good. He has a big hand, but yeah, he has to do that. Okay. He has 15k guard there, so hopefully he has a grade 3 to break ride. I mean, if he has Descendant, that wouldn't be good, because the opponent's only at 3 damage. I'd break ride into Gauntlet Buster here, but let's see. Let's see. Egan's thinking. Does he have the grade 3? I don't see it. Damn. Oh no, you can't. You can't take Rising Phoenix, Nine Eradicator. No. Okay, take that one. Yes. Now Shuki gets 3k, so that's fine. Retire that. But man, that's really that sucks for Egan. I mean, he really needed a break right there. Now Lenny definitely has a card advantage, and he's gonna be just fine. But at least Vowing Sword is at 21k column. But the rest, this one's just a 5k guard, which he guards with the draw trigger. But he's gonna let this one hit, just because there's no need to waste cards, especially when you're at 3 damage. So he's gonna allow Egan to hopefully get a double crit for a win, which he doesn't get, obviously. Draw trigger, man, this is not looking good. Yeah, I say Lenny definitely has this win, probably especially because he's at 4 damage now. If Lenny gets the break right off, I really think it's going to be very difficult for Egan to come back here. Not break riding that turn really killed him. So, and only a 5-card guard there, so this is going to be really tough on Egan. He has to block everything. And right now he does have a big hand, but yeah, blocking an intercept and a back row, it's going to be slow. That's what Link Joker does. They don't kill you in that one turn like many other decks do, like Tetra or Raging Form, or even Ethics Buster Reverse or Spike Brothers. But they consistently grind you to the ground. I mean, he Colony Maker's here, again helping him have even more card advantage. And not only that, but I forgot Lantham. That's his name. He gets 2k for every rear guard that gets locked. So now his rear guard Lantham's an 11k booster. So yeah, like I said, it's gonna be really tough for Egan to come back. I mean, he'll probably survive like a few turns or so. But Link Joker's characteristic is it really can grind you out. So I would say Egan's definitely he's gonna need a huge comeback. He definitely needs at least a grade 3 to come back here. Okay, there's Palladium. So that column's 18, so I guess that's fine. He wants to relock something, and oh, let's see if he can actually guard all of this, because this is pretty big. Perfect guard, good. It's the first one. No trigger, okay. But yeah, Link Joker is really tough to come back from, because they just lock your rear guards. You can't intercept. Everything comes from your hand, and it's really difficult. Um, I believe Egan should survive this turn because he has a big hand, but just the card advantage he's losing from always having a guard from your hand. I mean, this is just an what? This is an 18k attack, I believe. Yeah, because he gave the power over there. So this is a 10k guard, and he had a perfect guard it. Ah, sheesh. That's tough. That's difficult. So Egan really needs to. I mean, what? He has one card in him. It's a Death Scythe, I believe. So wow, he needs to top deck a grade 3. Otherwise, it's going to be extremely difficult. All right, let's see. Do you get it? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Oh no, no. Death Scythe's still fine. He retires Palladium. I would. Well, oh no, I think he retires Colony Maker. Yeah, he has to go for a game here. Or at least try to. Even though Lenny has a huge hand, I mean, might as well try. So yeah, he's just gonna attack the Vanguard. Okay, let's see. Oh, he attacks it, and let's see. All right, 2 to pass. If he can get a first, oh yeah, he did. He got a trigger first. He has to give it a Vowing Sword. He's not going any other way. So he gives it a Vowing Sword. Second's Descendant. But that's still relatively good. I mean, if he rides Descendant next turn, he still has a chance to win. But if he can survive somehow. Yeah, this is just a 10k guard for Lenny since he gave it to the crit to Vowing Sword. So, yeah. Again, at times, I mean, people call it luck sacking, but Egan, the only way Egan was going to win there is if he would get 2 triggers. So I really don't blame that. That was actually a good play on him in that perspective. And, oh, wow. Lenny just locks 2. I'm surprised he didn't lock just the front row, though. Because I figure if he break rides, he could lock, do the triangle lock. He probably doesn't have a grade 3. Yeah, he probably doesn't. That's probably why he did that. So, good play on Lenny's point. I mean, it's less to guard for him next turn. Even though he wastes 2 boosters and 2 counterblasts, yeah. So he definitely didn't have a grade 3 in his hand. Unfortunately, the Lanthams don't get power. But, still, yeah, he just needed to, he's just going for game now. And I think he only has 2 cards in his hand, actually. So, definitely going for game this turn. This right now is 18k. I think he should have won a pass. Yeah, he has to risk it. And, no trigger. And, ooh, no trigger. Does he have enough to guard? Just 14. He takes it. Ooh. Ouch. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Well, I guess that's the name of our channel, but that's difficult to come back from. He should be able to guard this one. And now it's a really, if he can just gets a critical trigger, he can easily come back. Yeah, he just has the 5. Yeah, he has, the only card he has is Descendant, so right now he can't even throw down his card. So, yeah, it's just autoplay from here. Just ride Descendant and try and get a crit. Lenny doesn't have enough to stop it, so let's see. Right now, this whole game depends on how, if, Vowing Sword Break Ride happened, retires Neobum, I believe. But yeah, right now, Egan, yeah, he can't play that down. He just has to go for a game here. Has to go for a game. No need a counterblast here for Egan. Descendant's already at 21, and Lenny only has 4 cards in his hand. So right now, this game just comes down to if Egan gets a crit, which is actually fine because he was in a bad position earlier. First one's not a crit, and second, not a crit. Oh lord, and a heal too, which sucks. Because now that's less for him to guard. Yeah, Lenny's probably gonna win this game. But it was a good comeback though by Egan. I mean, considering how far he came back, I mean, obviously he got a 6 damage heal, but considering how like in a bad position he was, he definitely did make some sort of comeback. Lenny's gonna lock just the front row right over here, probably. Yeah, gonna lock the front. Wrong one. Wrong one. There you go. Definitely gonna lock the front run. This is probably gonna be the final turn right here, unless he can get another 6 damage heal. Still no grade 3, so this should be pretty entertaining. He has to no guard here. Oh, I guess he's just doesn't feel like giving up. I mean, you don't have enough to guard the other guys because they're both 16k. So, perfect guard and a draw trigger. Oh, he made it one to pass. Okay, and that's game. So, after the match, yeah, I would just like to say it was just unfortunate that Egan didn't get his break right off. That's what cost him the match. But he did make a comeback. Obviously with a 6 damage heal, but yeah. Then he also did a good play of not guarding Descendant there at the end because he'd waste all of his guard, and he didn't have enough to guard the one with the crit. And even if he had enough to guard against the Descendant restanding with the crit, he gives his opponent 4 chances of hitting a crit regardless. So that was a good play on Lenny. Yeah, if you like the match, if you think you want a match that you want to see between two matchups, just comment on the section below and let us know. Thank you for watching, guys.